Hi, my name is Clayton Castleman, originally from Kansas City, Missouri area.
And I'm Tanya Castleman, and I'm originally from Key West, Florida.
And together, we came up with a product called Caribbean Cowboy BBQ sauce and dry rub.
We're seeking $200,000 in exchange for 30% of our company.
And a Series A financing.
So, how did we get started?
Well, let me tell you a story about it. Oh, excuse me.
We're going to tell you a story.
Yeah. Sorry, honey. But anyway, started off in 2005 one night, real late at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Boys are going to my ex-wife's house, and we're watching the barbecue show on TV. They're covered Kansas City sauces, so I got wild hair, got up, came into the kitchen, started banging around the pots and pans. Got out the ketchup, dry mustard, brown sugar. Next thing I know,
I'm wondering what in the world is he doing in there?
She came in. I said, I'm making barbecue sauce. Leave me alone. But no.
Well, I had to give it a try. And when I tried it, it was okay, but a little bland. So
my wife being half Cuban here.
Yeah, basically, as I mentioned before, I'm from Key West, Florida. I'm of Cuban descent on my mom's side. I cook with Cuban seasonings, something I grew up with. Yep. Added some of that stuff to this sauce, and he wasn't very happy.
I was upset. I was like, honey, leave me alone. This is the Midwest, not Key West. But I tell you what, this little lady here put the icing on the cake.
And needless to say, he needed to eat his words.
Yeah, I did.
So at that point, we realized we had a pretty decent product, and we decided to share it with friends and family.
I'm an electrician by trade. Took it to my job. I started selling it to the other electricians and plumbers, drywallers, you name it. I was coming home every other night making small batches. I was running out of bottles.
Yeah, and I'm an IT professional, and I did the same thing. Took it to my office, and they were loving it there. They were buying it as well, sharing it with their friends and family. We realized we had something that we probably could market.
So we took it down to a local barbecue restaurant. It's called Porky's Blazing Barbecue. They're in Grand Valley. Gave them a gallon. They requested a gallon. They set it out and let their customers try it. And next thing I know, they ordered 10 gallons. And I was like, oh my goodness. So we had to get some bigger equipment.
And they've been actually using it since. But at that point, we realized, as he mentioned, we were going to have to become a commercial grade producer, if you will. So
we revamped the barn, spent $25,000. Revamped the barn, turned it into commercial kitchens, got it past health inspections, and
everything we needed to do to make it legal and be able to offer it to the retail market.
That's what we were making in the barn. Originally. I would not eat this now. That's about 8 years old. No. Now we're just keeping this just for some sentimental reasons.
Now actually we've grown beyond that commercial kitchen that we invested in, and we have a bottler that does this for us. But we did invest that to start out.
And then, just to see, when we were selling this, we took it around to Arrowhead Stadium. Arrowhead Stadium. This is where Tiny and I started selling it to all the tailgaters. People get out here about 3-4 hours early. This whole parking lot would be filled with smoke from barbecue grills and people throwing footballs. But Tanya and I was running around the parking lot with the wheelbarrow. Had an ice chest in it. People thought we had beer in there. They'd be calling us over. No, we didn't have beer. We had our Caribbean Cowboy BBQ sauce. We'd show it to them and have them try it. They would end up buying it. We'd sell about 75 bottles before the game got started. It would even pay for our tickets. But heck, I'm getting hungry. And my ride is here. We're going down to Porky's Blazing Barbecue.
So that's when we really realized we would be able to take this to the retail level because we saw the interest. We really had a following at that point. So
we took it to a local grocery store. They said, sure, bring it on in. So we did a demo. And our very first demo, we sold 98 bottles in one day. The manager could not believe that.
And at this point, once in that grocery store, we realized that we could reach out to the other chains, the major chains in the Kansas City area.
We started going around getting more and more grocery stores to carrying it, and it just kept growing. We'd sell 150, 130, 160 here. Our best store today was 203 bottles in one day in St. Joseph, Missouri. And then after that is down at Lake of the Ozarks, down in central Missouri, we sold 198 bottles.
So basically we've become very profitable. Go ahead, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
We, in the course of doing this, a bottler contacted us, which I'm glad we did because we outgrew what we were doing. We needed help. And we didn't look for anybody, they came to us. He started making our product. This is what he's making for us now. We started off with this right here. This is our original. It's a mild.
Mild sweet sauce.
Yes, very sweet. And we took this, people's wanted it hotter, so we took this and added some habaneros, which worked out really well, but some people still want it hotter, so we took this and added some ghost pepper. That seemed to answer the trick for most of them. And we do have a trademark on it. We had that since the very beginning. That was one of the first things we did. And we also came up with the dry rub. We could put down just about anything. Your eggs in the morning, popcorn, sweet potatoes.
Just about anything.
Yeah, all the meats. And we're growing outside the Kansas City metro area now. We're in about 100 some odd grocery stores. We've lost count.
And one of the things that to me is outstanding is when we do these demos at grocery stores, which right now that's basically the way we're promoting our product. The most exciting thing that happens is when somebody comes up and they try our product and then they hand you a competitor sauce.
That they picked off the shelf and traded us.
They ask us to put it back on the shelf because they love our products. We have an amazing following. You can go to our Facebook page and just look at the comments on how people feel about our sauce. So it is a very unique product, unique to not only the Kansas City area, but unique, I think, across the board. So that's why we need your help. We feel that what we need your help with and what we would do with this money is to grow this beyond the Kansas City area.
Take this to a national level.
We need to, we really believe this is a product that
it would do well everywhere.
Yep.
You go well in the Carolinas, Texas, California, you name it. Anywhere you go with the blend we have with Kansas City and Cuban flavors, it will work.
And we do have people that buy it across the country online right now. So we really want to be able to take that as far as just beyond just our website to national chains. And that's where we need your help. So we would really appreciate your time and look forward to hopefully meeting you.
In the meantime, let me show you what we do to the competitor sauces.
I'm getting out of his way.